What's up YouTube, it's your boy Game Pro Joe here, coming at you with some LA Noire action today. We got the Silk Stalking Murder. No idea what this is about. I don't know if it has any correlation with our other two. We've been having some similar deaths, you know, people getting killed kind of the same way, but not really. I'm not sure what's going on here. Let's go ahead and jump right back into it.
Ah, Phelps. I was just discussing with Finbar here how well you were doing. Have a seat.
Yeah, my real name. And you can just forget all about it.
You boys have a new case. A poor Hispanic woman murdered near City Hall and left lying naked in an alleyway.
Another naked woman, sir?
Yes. We seem to have had quite a run of them since the Dahlia fiend first struck.
Phelps is politely trying to hint that he thinks the Mendez case is hokey.
Well, young Phelps, you win some and you lose some in police work.
You're happy with the Mueller case, sir?
Over the moon, boys! The DA couldn't be more pleased with the
This
evidence.
guy's smoking while he's eating.
Witness
It's
and the
gross.
lack of an alibi. Now, get out there and catch me another sinner.
Oh, well, this guy smoked himself, so he's probably like, whatever. That last bite. It's the best. That last bite. Alright, we got a new murder victim. Investigate downtown crime scene. Let's see what's going on here. We got the Silk Stalking murder. People, the murder victim.
You know the way.
Yeah,
You can drive.
You have the address?
It's the alley off Aliso between Los Angeles and Alameda.
You're kidding. The next one will be opposite Central Station.
Count yourself lucky, Phelps. Most guys would kill to land a case so close to their desk.
Yeah, it means they can pop in to hit the office supply of hooch whenever they need it.
You know, that ain't a bad idea.
Not
That
a
is
bad
not a bad
idea,
idea at
Phelps.
all, Phelps.
Detectives, they're ready to start the show. I'll take you through.
Damn, the show.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Carruthers, Pinker.
Cause of death is pretty apparent. We thought we'd best wait for you. When you're ready.
Kiss the blood.
Kiss the
BD.
blood. BD.
BD, the Black Dahlia. This is the same guy, man. She got cut up on her side right there. The ring finger.
Another wedding ring torn from the finger. No skin under the fingernails.
Is that her bone? My gosh. Public library.
Only 21 years old. But why the library card? Did he want us to find it?
The lacerations on the neck would indicate a great deal of
She's gotten
force.
it the worst out of everybody. This is crazy. What's over here?
If she took
Bloody
a blow to the
sock.
head like the others, she was probably unconscious when strangled.
Oh, a stalking. So there's a stalking that the case is named after. Is that everything? Huh. The blood. There's a trail. Antonia.
Antonia. Huh. Same as the library card.
Uh-huh. Shoot.
Proximity to the scene, plus the bloodstains. No way is this coincidence. On it goes.
Okay, now they're leaving way more trails right now.
House keys, strung up like bait on a
This
hook.
guy's leaving way more clues. Yeah, this is crazy.
You think he's trying to lead us
He wants
somewhere?
us to find them.
Probably all the way to City Hall, that
Blood
son of
splatter.
a bitch.
That's got to be a code or a cipher.
This is getting good. I don't know what's going on. These people.
Detectives?
Y'all need to go.
Clear this area immediately. This is a
I need to
crime
go.
scene. All of you move along. This is a secure area. You all need to leave.
That's that cop.
Where are you taking us? Empty. Where is all of this meant to be taking us?
Miss A. Maldonado.
Clearly wants us to find these
Maybe
things.
Antonio
He's left them
Maldonado?
for us.
There you go, Phelps. We got a new M.O. I told you it wasn't our guy.
Or he might just be getting more confident. Enameled and gold-plated. This was precious to her. Pulled from the finger
ring.
and hung up here. What's the significance? Looks as though the killer was decorating with this.
What? Is that real blood? Or is that the killer's blood and just the victim's blood and you're just splattering it like nothing? That's gross.
Son of a bitch wants her identified.
Maldonado.
Mrs. Antonia Maldonado,
712 North Hill Street, downtown.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
And where exactly are we going?
Alright, so we got victim's information.
It was Mrs. Maldonado, right?
That's affirmative.
All right, so
This
then there's
guy
a husband we
gave
should be
us all the
looking for.
information. This is
Get
different.
him,
This is a
we've
whole
closed the
new-
case.
Not a whole new
Rusty's
thing.
razor, of course.
So this is like
I don't
a
want
new
to question
thing to
your
his method
tried
of
and tested techniques,
killing.
Detective
His
Galloway.
MO.
But
His
doesn't
MO,
the
as
DA
they
require sound casework before he'll close the book?
Not if he's got a confession. And, you know, there's ways of getting those.
I'm sure.
Alright, so now we're at Antonio's house.
Wait just a moment.
Okay.
I'm sorry. Can I help you?
LAPD, ma'am. Detective Phelps and Galloway. Does Mrs. Maldonado live here?
Yes, she does. I'm Mrs. Barbara LaPente, the owner of this boarding house. Is there a problem?
I'm afraid so, ma'am. Do you mind if we come in? Is there somewhere we can discuss this?
Of course. Follow me through to the parlor. Wipe your feet as you come in, detectives. It's this way.
Yes, ma'am.
Mrs. Maldonado was found dead this morning.
Dead? Oh, no. She can't be.
I'm afraid she was murdered, ma'am. We need to take a look at her things.
I can't believe it. A person seems so alive, and then they're gone. Antonia's room is upstairs, last door on the left.
Thank you. We'll be back shortly.
Excuse us a moment, ma'am.
Come on, man, get out of my way.
Will you look at that? Someone's turned the place over.
Huh. Looks like there's some court case and her husband's not showing up.
The charm bracelet wasn't among the crime scene evidence. The smashed window explains why the place looks tossed.
And she, the old lady downstairs,
You
wouldn't
know,
have known about this?
about windows, Phelps.
Huh. That's a.
So someone broke in using this thing instead of a crowbar. Wonder where it was taken from.
That's one of those. This looks like one of those things from the chimney picker, like to poke the fire. And that lady downstairs was running the chimney. This is interesting. We'll go have a talk with that lady.
We have some questions, ma'am, if you're up to it.
Yes, detective. I'll do my best.
You've had a break-in?
No. That can't be true.
The window's broken. The room's been tossed. You seem like the type of landlady who notices everything that happens under her roof. What gives?
Don't take that tone of voice with me, young man.
Alright, I came off a little too strong. Maybe I should tone it down a little bit.
Do you have any idea who might have wanted to hurt Mrs. Maldonado?
That rat of her husband, Angel. She was serving him divorce papers.
If I killed every wife to serve me papers, I'd be a mass murderer.
Are you being flippant, young man?
No, ma'am.
What can you tell us about Angel Maldonado?
She married him when she was 17. He was cruel to her, very cruel. She was a good girl, little on the religious side, but a good girl.
What time did Antonia go out yesterday?
She left around 9.
Do you know where she went?
No, I have no idea. She was a good girl, but she didn't confide in me.
Come on, Mrs. Lepenti, you must have some idea.
Maybe a movie? Maybe church. She was a very religious girl.
Antonia and her husband were estranged?
Yes. She moved here after she separated from her husband 2 months ago.
But Antonia still wore a wedding ring?
She wore the wedding ring and a necklace. She always wore a religious necklace. That's about all of her jewelry.
Why is she looking like that? That's about all the jewelry. No, she had a charm.
We didn't find any jewelry upstairs. You haven't pocketed any evidence, have you?
That's outrageous. Are you accusing me of theft?
Theft?
We're hunting
Are you
a killer,
accusing me of
madam.
theft?
I would have expected a little more cooperation.
I've said it right from the start. We should come down hard on the husband. Let's check his place out.
Alright. So we're at the husband's house now. Or his place. Let's see what's going on here. 304.
Maldonado is in apartment 304.
Phelps, this could turn ugly. Forget about knocking. Let's take our boy by surprise.
Hey, what the fuck?
LAPD, motherfucker, you're under arrest.
Oh!
I got 100 pounds. Now look.
Come quietly, Mr. Maldonado.
I got nothing to say to you.
Boom!
Damn. They got some decent shots in there. Cuff these sons of bitches, Phelps.
LAPD, you two are under arrest. Call for some backup, Finbar.
He's about to run.
Galloway, badge number 564. I need a prowl car at the apartment building 330 North Hill Street. 2 suspects need transporting to Central.
Your wife has been murdered, Angel.
Antonia? Oh, God, no.
Where were you last night, Angel?
I was here with my brother the whole night, goddammit! You think I'd kill my own wife?
We should get the whole place a going over, then talk to the neighbors.
I'm about to change it up a little bit, get freshed out. Whoa, bloody shirt.
This will take some explaining.
Huh.
Just picked fruit market.
Oh.
I wonder if Angel gets all his groceries from this place.
Maybe one of the neighbors took notice of Angel's movements. He's got no alibi.
So we got nothing. Nobody knows anything.
El Dorado. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going? This is the place.
Let's go check out the fruit market.
You're behind the wheel.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Car 11K, car 11K, come in. Car 11K, car 11K, come in.
KGPL, 11 King.
The captain is waiting for you downstairs with Pinker.
Brass are handling Dahlia evidence. They'll have it locked up in the tech services dungeon. Let's go.
Boys, come on in. Phelps, have you met Finis Brown?
Pleased to meet you, sir.
His information is confidential and doesn't leave this room.
The new letter was left in the back seat of a cab. The driver thinks it was put through the window and not left by a customer.
We're checking all his fares back 24 hours regardless.
Good.
Like the previous letters, it's been assembled from headlines and typed from the Times and Examiner, then glued to an envelope.
What is the other note?
This one? That's also new. A poem, hand-typed.
Do you mind if I take a look?
Go ahead. We've been over both documents pretty carefully. They've been wiped with gasoline, so there's no chance of prints.
I've changed my mind.
That's the message from the Celine Henry case.
Give a square deal. Fuck you, BD. Text. Heap upon thy soul.
Heap upon thy soul by virtue of this curse.
That's why we called you in.
Do you think it's original?
Not unless he's a genius.
You like this nutjob's poem?
No, I like Shelley. It was written at least 100 years ago.
Shelley. Sure, I knew that.
You see, Finis? I told you this lad was a bright boy.
Sure, but what has it got to do with the case?
Prometheus Unbound. Prometheus was a titan, a superhuman character who defied the gods to bring fire to humanity.
The Dahlia guy believes he's Superman.
Your guess is as good as mine. One thing for sure is that he's educated. What about the link to the Henry case?
He could have got the wording from the papers. As you said, he is fiendishly clever and takes pleasure in taunting us. What's happening with the Maldonado case?
We have the husband in custody. We haven't interviewed him yet.
Well, upstairs then, lads, and see if we can break him.
What now?
Are you ready? We're gonna let this son of a bitch Maldonado have it. Let's get in there.
Improved your attitude, Angel?
What do you want me to say? I was with Antonia the night she died, but she left the apartment, and that was the last time I saw her.
So your wife paid you a visit last night. What time was that?
Late, around midnight, maybe? She didn't stay long.
So if you didn't kill your wife, who did? You better come up with something, Angel. This doesn't look good.
Fuck you. I loved my wife.
You're good, kid. You murder your wife and you just sit there as cool as a cucumber.
You and your wife weren't getting along. She was divorcing you. Is that why you killed her?
We fought, yeah, but we weren't getting a divorce.
You didn't want anyone else to have her. You didn't like the
You're
idea
getting
of
all
other
these
men
wrong.
fucking your wife, them slipping it to her, the idea that she might like it.
Vete tomar por culo!
Easy there, Angel boy. Ease it back a notch.
Your wife has been brutally murdered. So how do you explain your shirt being covered in blood?
You found that? I cut myself shaving.
That's a big cut.
Angel, I'm not going to waste any more time on this. Give me something or I'm going to have you charged.
My brother, Ippolito, he said some bad things about Antonia last night. So I had to sock him one. We got into it.
Keep talking.
She said she came from the El Dorado bar.
And?
It's not one of my places. We used to buy fruit at the market down the street. But the creep there was always running his eyes all over my wife.
What's the name of this fruit market?
Just picked fruit. Ord Street downtown.
When we found your wife, her jewelry had been removed. Was she wearing her religious medallion last night?
Sure. She always wore that.
What about the charm bracelet? Was she wearing that?
You know about that? She never wore it. She didn't like the message. She kept it locked up in that box of hers.
One last question, Angel. Do the words kiss the blood mean anything to you?
No. Sounds sick to me.
You're not in the clear by any means, Angel. You're going back into a cell. You should think about whether you have anything else you need to share with us. You can drive.
And where exactly are we going?
Another letter? I thought the letter was from a nut.
These letters, Brown and Hanson believe they are genuine. From him.
And now we sent another.
You know, I really hate this fuck. This Black Dahlia guy. Have you seen the body? Fucking case just gnaws away at your guts. Hollywood. Every prom queen from every fucking hick town in America turns up here. Where do they end up? Gutted on the fucking sidewalk.
The handbag was left just up there, overlooking the market.
He just walked right through that thing.
Could have come here from the start and saved ourselves a day's legwork.
LAPD, Detective Phelps and Galloway.
Clem Feeney, what can I do for you?
Did you happen to see a young woman last night? 21 years old, Hispanic?
Sure, she came by last night. Why do you ask?
The young lady arrived around midnight?
Yeah, something like that. Used the phone for a cab and then left.
You already knew Mrs. Maldonado, didn't you, Clem?
Sure, I met her before. She seemed like a nice lady. Her husband went apeshit one day when he caught me talking to her. She had me back until last night.
Where did she go from here?
She wanted a cab, but I couldn't get her one. I was about to offer to drive her, but a car pulled up and she got into that.
Can you describe the car?
Brown Ford Coupe, I think. She seemed to know the guy.
Do you mind if we look around?
Why would you want to do that?
Because we say so.
I guess you can. Hey, don't you have to get a court order or something? I have rights.
Clem? Shh.
Just shh. Unfortunately, that's what cops do, even today's day and age.
No wonder he stays open late at night. People have to get their vitamins. Check through this stuff before we get back out there.
I saw something over here.
Why cut someone who was already dead?
It's a typical power thing. Once the stiff is dead, the creep usually feels they can do whatever they like. They must have seen it during the war.
So what are we hiding in here? This thing needs a combination.
Oh, I think I remember it was 2. Let's see how good my memory is. Woo! Look, that's the... Wives, submit to your husband as to the Lord. 23, for the husband is the head of the wife, and Christ is the head of the church, his body, of which he is the Savior.
This fruit stall punk gets about 10 seconds to explain before I pull his fucking arms off.
Clem!
Clementine.
God damn it, get after him, Cole. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck. We should have grabbed him when we had the chance, Phelps.
When we had the chance, we didn't know he was our guy.
Don't go to sleep on me. Get me back in close.
Strange that he'd leave a trail of blood right back to his own market.
Maybe he wanted to be caught. A lot of them do.
It's almost too perfect, isn't it?
There's no such thing as too perfect. Hit him, Cole. Spin him out. I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
His tires.
Hit him. Clean this asshole off the road.
You're a sick man, Clem. You need help.
Outstanding job on this case, gentlemen. The poor woman can now rest in peace. I'll pay the fiend a personal visit myself and remind him that crime in this city does not go unpunished. When they finish with him at the receiving hospital, we'll have him up before the grand jury. I have a meeting this afternoon with the mayor lads. I'll be sure to mention your names. Now, on your way.
Said, well, take a box of this. Alright guys, that does it for the Silk Stalking Murder. This was a short one, not as long as the other ones. This one I definitely did a lot better, 14 out of 17 clues. A lot better than my last one. I had to step it up on this one because my last one was horrible. Even the boss got mad and chewed me out. But yeah guys, please stay tuned. I'm going to drop like 2 more videos of these, of the LA Noire case files. And then I'm going to drop a review video, overall review of the game, just my thoughts and, you know, things about the game that I liked, things that I didn't. So stay tuned for that. I appreciate you guys sticking around. See ya.